Hi guys, I'm still Unwin. It's currently Sunday the 24th of January 2016 and welcome to week 2 of my weight loss journey. Last week I lost 10.8 pounds, which is the equivalent to 4.9 kilograms, and my BMI went down to 70.3. I achieved this mainly by reducing the amount of bread that I consumed and replacing that with salads, and if I got hungry or peckish, I had a low-fat biscuit. This past week has been a bit more of a challenge to me than I originally anticipated. It was my dad's birthday party, which ended up being an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. And it's the very first time one has to use restrain. Still enjoying myself, but it's very unusual having to restrain oneself in that situation. Normally, once I've been to an all-you-can-eat buffet, usually within a few days of me being there, they've usually out of business. Must be just coincidence. I went out with some colleagues from work due to an external audit, so we went out for an evening meal. Went to an Indian restaurant, so therefore I'm not sure if this week I will have made a significant weight loss or not, or if maybe just break even. So I'm completely unsure on where this week's weigh-in is going to go. I've continued to monitor the amount of steps I've been taking this week, trying to work towards the weekly average of 10,000 steps. I've soon come to the conclusion that this is going to be a very difficult target to achieve, because this week I've averaged 1,881 steps. You can see the daily steps I've done in the graph above. As you can understand, because it is an average, I've either done less or more than the 1,800 steps as I've just mentioned. And on one particular day, on Thursday for example, I did 3,499 steps, so 3,500 steps. And I was knackered at the end of that day. Hence why I think this 10,000 steps per day is going to take some doing, especially when, as I explained earlier in other videos, my job is administration based, mainly sat behind the desk. So that is going to be one of the main challenges for me. So guys, this is where we find out if I've lost any weight for this week. Despite the fact that I've been to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet and went out with colleagues from work to an Indian restaurant. So there's been a couple of cheating days within this, but apart from that I have been good. So this is it. This is my weigh-in. I now weigh 238.5 kilograms, which is equivalent of 525.8 pounds, or in my money, 37 stone, 7.8 pounds. That means this week I've lost 2.1 kilograms, or £4.6. It's a pleasant surprise. I was really worried this week because I honestly thought that I could have maybe just broken even, or worst case, maybe gain £1 or two. But no, even though I've had two cheat days technically, it's a good result, and I'm pleased with it. £4.6 or 2.1 kilograms is a good result for this week. Since starting this process 2 weeks ago, I've lost 7 kilograms or 15.4 pounds, or in my money, 1 stone, 1.4 pounds in weight. That's not bad going over 2 weeks. This means for me to reach my first target, I still need to lose 24.8 kilograms or 54.6 pounds, or in my money, 3 stone, 12.6 pounds. The good news about this week's result is that my body mass index, my BMI, has gone from 70.3 down to 69.7. So I've gone down in my own classification of BMI. So I've gone from fully laden and I'm now in substantially heavy. Okay, so so at least I've seen progression in the new BMI that I've set up. This coming week, I will continue to work on increasing the amount of steps I do, working as always to try and get closer to that 10,000. But I'd be happy just to get close to 5,000 at this moment in time. And I'm also doing my best to prevent any temptations of distracting me from my goals. That's it, guys, for another week. I hope these videos I'm making are of interest to you. As always, if you want to continue seeing less of me, well, hopefully less of me, why don't you subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos? And I'll see you again next week.